Good day, scholars. Today, we are working on understanding character traits. Character traits is who a character is on the inside, their personality. Traits are what we show people about who we are inside. Thoughts. What someone thinks about a topic, event, or an idea can lead us to an understanding of who they truly are. Actions. What we do. What we do also leads us to understand exactly who the characters truly are. Speech. What we say and how we say it. We can understand a character by what they say and how they say it. So our assignment today is to think about a character and who they are and why we believe they are that way. I think Mr. Perales is active because he enjoys running, he enjoys riding his bike, and walking his dog. That is why I think Mr. Perales is active, because he enjoys running, riding his bike, and walking his dog. I like to know what you think about Stephen. I want to know what you think Stephen's personality trait is. Second place, Stephen. Stephen Sandler's always came in second place. He had a red ribbon for second place in the library reading contest. He had a red ribbon for second place in his basketball team scoring contest. And he had a red ribbon for second place for the first grade spelling bee. He even had a name for himself. Second place, Stephen. Stephen would never forget the first grade spelling bee. He had studied the words over and over. He made it to the final round of the bee. He just knew that he would win first place. Then it happened. Spell beeline, the principal said. Beeline, Stephen said proudly. B-E-L-I-N-E. That's incorrect, said the principal. Second place again, Stephen groaned. This year, when his teacher, Miss Lee, announced the date of the second grade spelling bee, Stephen was determined to win first place. We received an email about the spelling bee, his mom said that night, pointing to the computer screen. I hope you do as well as last year. Room 205 parents. Maplewood School second grade spelling bee will be held on April 5th. The top 2 students will compete in the school-wide spelling bee. Sincerely, Miss Lee. This time I'm going to come in first place, said Stephen. I'm tired of second place. Second place is still good, said his father. If you finish in one of your grade's top 2 spots, you'll compete in the school-wide spelling bee. Don't get too hopeful about that, said Jada, Stephen's oldest sister. Only 4th and 5th graders ever get to the final round. Stephen didn't care about the school-wide spelling bee. He just wanted to win the second grade spelling bee. No more second place Stephen, he thought. The next day, Stephen got started. He had spelling duels with his best friend Kyle. They tried to see who could spell a word correctly the fastest. Stephen always won. He spelled words at home with his parents. He spelled words through a game on his tablet computer. Sometimes his mother would let him trace the words in sugar on a cookie sheet. Stephen spelled words all the time. He spelled the words in the shower using syllables. Shampoo, finger, nail, hair, cut. He even dreamed of spelling words in lights. Schoolhouse, schoolroom, schoolboy. Finally, the day of the second grade spelling bee arrived. Stephen was ready. No more second place, Stephen, he thought. At the spelling bee, Stephen and the other students took turns spelling the words. One by one, students would misspell a word and be out of the contest. So, scholars, I want you to think about Stephen. What were some of his actions? What were some of his thoughts? What did he say? Look at the character list and then put together a complete sentence. You would say, I think Stephen is blank because blank. Scholars, I look forward to hearing your responses. Have a great day.